What's good, y'all? It is AT
And
Malone.
it's your boy Cam.
Oh, yes, little brother and big brother are back for another one. But this time we are not talking about the aftermath of Raw or SmackDown. We are talking about the Royal Rumble. Now, as you know, the Royal Rumble took place yesterday, even though I didn't watch it until the evening at nighttime and I finished it off this morning. We still have to discuss it. Now, did you watch the whole thing last night?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it live.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was able to watch it live.
Damn,
So.
during the daytime? Boy, it's lucky as hell. I was
Mhm.
working. And then my son had a basketball game right after that. So I didn't get to start watching it until after 7 o'clock last night. But overall, we got to talk about it. So,
Starting off with the women's.
we can start off with the women's.
Let's start off with the women's.
I thought the women's Royal Rumble was amazing. Super entertaining. To me, Sol Ruka stole the show. In my opinion, it was awesome. I love seeing how Charlotte Flair, even though they my favorite tag team, eliminated Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss.
Dang, so your MVP was So Ruka. My MVP was Lash, bro. I thought Lash put on a hell of a performance. She had the most eliminations, and she was the most dominant.
That is true. That is very, very true. She did show out. She did. Now I should have did my predictions because I did predict that Liv Morgan was going to win.
That's the right winner too.
Yep.
Can't be mad at that.
Liv Morgan is getting that belt. Oh yes, she is. She's getting that belt. And even though I love Stephanie McCur, she's a better wrestler than Liv Morgan. But Liv Morgan is more marketable. She has in-ring presence, mic presence. I mean, she does it all, and she's a good looker too. So
Absolutely.
I think that she's going to end up getting that women's world heavyweight championship. I think she is, man. But
Now, one person that did shock me was Natty, bro. That new character that she brought out, she was dominant in the Rumble, bro. And I like that version. I like that version of Natty, bro. Like that version right there is way better than Natalya. She looked, I don't know, like the heel version is a way better look for her.
way better. So my thing is now that the Royal Rumble is over with, are they gonna start up that feud between Maxine and Natty, or is Natty gonna say, "Fuck Maxine, I'm going for Becky Lynch's Intercontinental Championship"?
That's on lock with AJ Lee, bro.
You think so?
That's on lock.
I kind of wish she would have entered in the Royal Rumble.
But then it takes away from her facing Becky because you can easily put AJ in the title picture. Think about it. AJ Lee versus Stephanie Valkyrie, that would cook, bro.
Yeah, but I think that it'll be AJ versus Becky, though. I think that would be that, man. Plus, AJ Lee, she don't show up enough to have that belt. She don't. So she's a seasonal wrestler, man. I don't think
Unfortunately.
Yeah, she's a seasonal wrestler. But overall, I thought that the women put on a great show. Yeah, Lash Legend, you're right. She is the MVP. It was just Sol Ruka, that Soul Snatcher.
You saw my reaction, bro. Like
she just kept hitting them damn things over and over again. Let's not forget about Brie Bella coming through. She looked really good,
bro. Daniel Bryanson or Bryan Danielson is on his way back to WWE soon.
You think he's gonna come back?
Hell yeah. What you mean? My wife over there. Yeah. I don't know how they'll do like his return or whatever, but
interesting.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is she there for the long term or what?
I saw something on Twitter how they was back to that twin magic or whatever. They were back together. Nikki Bella posted that after the Rumble.
They would be a dominant tag.
Imagine if they had the belts.
Crazy. Because it showed yesterday that Brie can still go.
Because they both got eliminations.
Yeah, and I didn't expect her to do like a missile drop kick from the top rope. I was like, okay. So she's been training. You can tell that she's been training for a while, man. So it was good to see the Bella twins back in action. All right, so what we got next?
AJ and Gunther.
AJ and Gunther. Now, I think we all knew that AJ Styles was not going to win that match.
I thought otherwise,
You
bro.
thought AJ was going to win?
Man, look, I reacted to that live, and that's one of those clips that my mic didn't catch the audio, and I was pissed, bro. I was pissed. Like, I get it's wrestling, right? I get it. But I was pissed because I genuinely thought like we was finna get one more year of AJ Styles.
Oh, man.
Bro, his promos that he was cutting, it made it sound like, bro, I'm not losing. And then like that performance, like why? I feel like they're forcing Gunther in our faces, bro. Like nobody wants that. And then number two, why you gonna have him lose in Saudi Arabia?
Well, speaking of Saudi Arabia,
Like that crowd was dead, bro.
the crowd was dead because nobody was there. That's what I said in one of my reactions because I was looking, and if you've noticed, all of the empty seats had lights on them to make it seem like there were.
Yeah.
It was only 25,000 people there. That is low for a Royal Rumble, bro.
Mind you, they just had about like what 40, 50,000 at the Elimination Chamber last year.
They don't.
And they was just in a football stadium for the Rumble last year.
Bro, they should never ever do the Royal Rumble overseas, bro. Never. No, they need to stay in the States with that, or Canada. One of the they need to stay in North America with the Royal Rumble because they need it more. And I understand that they got more money to blow out there. I mean, think of it. The stage was amazing.
The fireworks after the show, they blew 10 minutes worth of pyro, bro.
That was crazy as hell. So I get it, but they don't have and it's not enough people over there. Think about it. If they did it in the States, you got people coming from all 50, right? And then you got Canada right there, Mexico, Central America, Cuba, everywhere. It's easier to get to the States and attend a PLE than it is for people to sit there and go way across the world to the Middle East to go see, a Royal Rumble or something like that. But I expected, AJ Styles to lose because once they started spreading those rumors about him going to TNA, he was going to have to lose anyway. So he's going to go back to TNA.
And I'm not mad at it.
And go run that shit for the rest of the year. And it makes sense because that's where he started. So hats off to AJ Styles, man. It's going to suck not being able to see him, in the WWE anymore. But who knows, right? We'll see. We will see. So what we got up next? Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre.
Bro. Drew owns Sammy, bro.
Yes.
Drew owns that man.
Yes, he does.
He beat the brakes off of him, bro. Up and down the ring,
And I enjoyed seeing it too. Yes, I did, because I didn't think Sami Zayn shouldn't have even been in that. He shouldn't have been there at all.
He was only there because of the Saudi Arabia crowd, bro.
Yeah, that's it, man. They just playing on the culture because he is not championship material like that. U.S. champ, Intercontinental Tag Team, but no, he is not fit for a heavyweight championship or undisputed championship.
I agree.
In my opinion, I think Sami Zayn is an amazing wrestler. He's great on the mic, but there is levels to this shit, and he's just not on that level. He's just not. Sorry. So I'm glad Drew McIntyre still has the belt, and we're gonna see, what happens, later on.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
Yes.
They left a big bubble, so.
Yeah, because there's a lot of angles they could go with it. A whole bunch of angles. So, yeah, hats off to Drew McIntyre, man. I love his heel era and his championship era right now. So,
now,
last...
what everybody came to see.
Yes, sir. The Men's Royal Rumble, and I should have did my predictions. Mind you, when I was watching it this morning, my lady literally asked me who do I think was going to win, right? And she already knew who was going to win because she was on Twitter. She was like, I already know who's going to win. I was like, don't tell me who's going to win. And I said Roman Reigns or LA Knight. But I'm hoping Roman Reigns wins, right? And just so happened, they made the right choice. Yes, sir.
The GOAT.
Yes, Roman Reigns.
My favorite wrestler.
Is going to WrestleMania. Against who? Who knows? But that Royal Rumble with the men, holy shit.
Hold on, bro. I have my complaints about it.
Okay, well, go
I
ahead.
feel like, okay, number one, Braun coming out as number 2. Nothing wrong with that. The dude that attacked him, nothing wrong with that. Can you reveal yourself, please? I'm so tired of this. Like the mask figure. I'm so tired of that, bro.
Well, the reason why is because now they might be, Braun is going to be in paranoid mode because he's going to be like, Austin Theory, did you do that? Logan, did you do that? Well, we know it wasn't freaking big ass Bronson Reed. We know that wasn't Bronson Reed. I'm thinking it's Seth. That's who I'm thinking it is.
Yeah.
Just because of the head shape. Some people think it's Logan Paul. Who knows? We'll know sooner or later, but they're trying to create this division within the vision. So I like it because now it adds another element. So now, they might be leaning into this whole divide thing, right? Because you can't just keep saying, oh, we're going to let Braun Breaker win. Well, now it's like, well, hold on. When am I going to get my shot? When am I going to get my opportunity? Why we got to focus on just strictly Braun Breaker getting the belt? I want to have the belt. I can wrestle too. So I think that I'm fit to be a champion. So I think that's why they're swinging it in that direction with their storyline.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, bro, because when Braun Breaker came out, because they spoiled it on SmackDown. I don't know if you saw, but when SmackDown went live early in the day, there was a botch. And when it was a tag team match, and Axiom and them, when they came out, they accidentally displayed Braun Breaker as coming out as number 1. And so that's why they switched him to number 2.
Oh, damn.
Because they did that mistake live.
Wow.
And so when he came out at number 2, I said, oh, we getting Braun and Oba?
Yeah.
That's what I said, bro.
I said, this stuff is crazy. And then, as soon as that man in black, they showed him attacking Braun, I said, oh, shit, he's fucked. It's over for him. Yup, it's over.
And then number 2, I truly felt like this was the Rumble to make a new star. Or to, and when I say that, Oba was my MVP. But I felt like either Melo should have been in the Rumble, Trick should have lasted a lot longer in the Rumble, and Oba should have lasted a lot longer in the Rumble. He was already dominant. He should have lasted a lot longer, and LA Knight should have been in that top 4.
I think LA Knight should have.
What the fuck was Randy Orton doing in the top 4, bro?
He's towards the end of his
career, I mean, I get that, bro, but I mean, you ain't been chasing the belt.
Why is Logan? He was in
Logan Paul, right? Why is he in the top 4?
3 times already. He was definitely in the Final 4 last year, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he was in the Final 4 last year, and I'm like, why? I would have rather Austin Theory be in the Final
4. Like somebody new, somebody fresh, somebody that got the crowd behind him. Like Oba, as dominant as he was, bro, Brock Lesnar should have not been the one to eliminate him. If anything, he should have been the one to eliminate Brock.
What if they're setting up a Brock versus Oba?
I'm okay with that, bro, but we can do that later down the line or something, bro. Like, I'm okay with that because the whole Rumble, from what AAA says, is about storytelling. So that's a great story you could tell right there.
But there's plenty of stories that, think about it. We got both the El Grande Americanos.
We did.
Yes. So that's another storyline.
Hey, the original. Yeah. I told you in our last video. I told you he was looking different, bro. Got a beard and everything now, bro.
I can't wait for that. There's so many. Yeah, there's a lot of stories. So I already know that we're going to have a Brock and Oba Femi. We're going to have the El Grande Americanos. We're going to have that division going on with division. Now we got Roman Reigns because everybody is trying to figure out which title he's going to take because he's taking one of them belts.
It's going to be the heavyweight title, bro.
Bro, listen.
It has to be.
And now that, what's up with the Usos? What's up with them? Is he coming back? Because what could happen too is, y'all saw they did the 1D.
And Jay tried to eliminate Roman, and then Roman eliminated Jacob Fatu. So
there's a lot of stories to be told. And then let's not forget what Drew McIntyre did to Cody Rhodes.
He had that coming, bro. He made sure Cody wasn't getting another opportunity, bro. He made sure. Did you see Jacob's face after he did that, bro? Jacob looking at him like, good man. Good man.
Yeah. So
Because I can't get to Cody unless he can't go after that belt. So
and I'm glad Cody don't need to have that belt.
No,
man.
he don't,
Get him
bro.
off that belt for a little bit. He needs to not have that belt for at least a year. Cody Rhodes had that belt for over 2 years.
listen,
now, right?
this is why I think Roman won the Rumble. Roman went on Pat McAfee's show either last Thursday or Friday, and he basically called out the creative team saying they were trash, the product's dull. Y'all took the belt off of me for 2 years because y'all said I had it too long, and y'all ain't done nothing with it since I haven't had it.
Damn, that's
True or false?
That's true.
The only good match that they had with that belt outside of Roman was Cody and Kevin Owens at the Rumble last year. Other than that, his run been trash, bro. Boring.
Yeah, it has been mediocre. It has been. Yep, he should have only had that belt for maybe a year and then get that off.
Kevin Owens should have been the one to take
Because
it
even Drew
off.
McIntyre's small run that he has is more entertaining.
Yeah.
Because Drew McIntyre's like, I will do anything to keep this belt.
Drew
He
is
ain't
like
playing.
0 F's given, bro. 0 F. Look,
And I love it.
and he waited that long, long to get it. So yeah.
I absolutely
Had him
love
losing to Cody Rhodes 3 times, bro.
Yep.
3 times.
Yep, I'm glad. I am so glad. And I would have been so pissed off if Gunther would have won the Rumble. Dog.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. For them to put him at 30, that killed my move, bro. I was
Well,
expecting.
He couldn't do much anyway because you saw he fucked his knee up.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's probably gonna be out for a little bit, hopefully. So, but he'll probably be at Raw talking shit about how he retired, or took AJ Styles' career.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna have to deal with that. It is what it is. But overall, the Royal Rumble was damn good. I give Royal Rumble about a 9 out of 10.
Oh, that's a little too high for me, bro.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to give it. That's a cool 6.5 for
Because
me, bro.
everybody that I wanted to win won.
I mean, but
I'm biased.
But I gotta give it a cool 6.5, bro. Because like for pay-per-views like that, you gotta keep in mind it's kind of hard keeping our attention. And if the matches are as good as they seem on the card, that crowd should be into it, bro. And when I feel the energy from the crowd when a surprise happened, like when Brie Bella came back, it seemed the crowd was dead, bro.
But I don't think it was. Not to me, it was. I think they went crazy. I really do. But you also got to look at who is there, the demographic that's there. They're not in America.
That's what I struggled with, bro.
That's the problem. Yes, there's a lot of fans in the Middle East, but it's
nothing like the U.S., bro.
Being in the United States of America,
like,
completely different.
You put the Rumble here in America, Brie Bella comes back, the roof is exploding, bro.
So hopefully they just don't do that again. I really do, because 25,000 in that huge stadium that could probably fit close to 100,000,
right?
And you only got 25. Come on, bro.
Oba coming in at number 1 and Braun Breaker coming in at number 2. Those are holy S moments going across the arena before they even get in the ring.
Yes. So, but overall, I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. But me and this one, we gonna finish chopping it up, having our brother bonding time. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the All Things WWE channel. Subscribe to my brother Cam's channel.
Sir.
Yep, Coolin' with Cam. And also subscribe to the AT Malone 1985 channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch y'all later. Peace.